Whenever you're ready.
Okay, go. Hey guys, Joshua Suzanne here for Tidbits of Vintage once again. And if you're wondering where I've just been really busy with the Christmas sweaters, which is a really good thing because it's mainly what I sell here in December at Rags A Go-Go. And if you don't have a Christmas sweater, come on down here and grab one, guys. In any case, today I'm going to talk about coveralls. Why am I going to talk about coveralls? Because I have some really special coveralls in the store right now. First one I want to feature is going to be this Lee. Guys, look at this for 2 seconds. I'm going to put it here for a second. I'm going to put it up top because I want to show you a couple things first. First of all, we're going to talk about this tag. Look at that Lee tag. I want you to take a real good look at the lettering on that. I want you to see that it's made in the USA. I want you to see that it says outerwear on it, and it's definitely made in the USA. Look at the color on this. I want you to look at the collar as well. Look at how that points like this, you guys. It's also one piece. We've talked about the one piece before. One thing I really want you to take a look at are the zippers. This zipper has on it, it says Talon. Talon, by the way, was 7 out of every 10 zippers in the 1960s. And now I'm going to look at this right here too. Look at this great detail of these zippers right here. Only from the 60s, you guys. This all switched up in the 70s, just to let you know. So guesstimating with this orange in perfect condition, we're also going to turn it. And I want you to take a look at this tag too. Look at that Lee tag. This is giving everything away right now in the age of this. These tags changed when they got into the 70s and the 80s, into the 90s. You're not going to see that Lee written like that anywhere else except for this time period right here, you guys. This goes back to the 50s as well, that style of writing for Lee. So I'm going to say that this is more likely than not from the 1960s. Why? Because of the tag, because of the shape of the collar, and because of the zips that are on here. The next one I'm going to show you, and I'm really into it as well, is the sea foam green. Look at the sea foam green, you guys. Look at the color of this thing. Has the snap downs on it. This color has an inside pocket, by the way. The pocket's on the inside of this, which is kind of interesting. It doesn't have an outside pocket, it has an inside pocket. I want you to look at the collar on this as well. A much shorter collar. So you would say to yourself, gee, made in the USA, sea foam green, really interesting color. That was a huge color in the late 50s, early 60s. Late 50s, early 60s. Huge color, by the way. Sea foam green, you find it in cars, you find it in trucks, and you find it in clothing like this. So with the shape of that collar, once again, one piece here, the shape of that collar, I'm guesstimating that more likely than not, it's 100% cotton, no poly in this, you guys. I'm guessing this is probably the very late 50s into the early 60s right here. Now I'm going to put this one back. We talked about overdye. Here's a fine example of an old tree. Not sure exactly which company it is. I'm going to see if I can find a name on it here somewhere. Right here. Here we go. Remember I talked about looking for the names? Real Tree. So this is Real Tree, you guys, and it's a real overdye as well. So this is Real Tree. And then we're going to talk about this up here. The company is Outdoors Bass Pro Shop. Very well-known mark happening there. If you're into fishing, you definitely know who Pro Bass is, and they made a beautiful coverall with the help of Real Tree. And now it's really overdyed, and it's really here at Rags A Go-Go. Next, we're going to start looking at this one here. This is Big Al. Big Al is from Canada. Big Al. Now, I'm going to say we're going right now. Look at the collar. You guys, look at the shape of that collar. Once again, this is pretty old. Talking old, once again, collars say everything. Snap down, colors say everything. Okay, what am I going to say about this? I'm going to guesstimate this one probably as old as this Lee one right here, guys. These are really vintage coveralls that we're looking at. I take this one down. Now, I'm going to show you something that's definitely from the 70s. It's this one here. I can tell why. It's the color. It's also, we're going into some poly blends here right now, too. This is made in the USA. This is a company known as WearGuard. Clothes that work overtime, you guys. Clothes that work overtime. I like that little logo there. Once again, made in the USA, size 46. We're going to put this one back. I love the tag on this. Look how cool that tag is. It reminds me of ski jackets from the 1970s. So I'm guessing this is from the 1970s. Also made in Costa Rica, just so you guys know. So we're getting a little bit later. We're getting out of making things in Canada and the United States of America. We're using Costa Rica to make this one. And I'm going to say this is more likely than not mid-70s Costa Rica right here. Next one I'm going to show you guys. Once again, this one is now made in Canada. Now we got something made in Canada here, nice gray, has all the reflection on it. Right here, where health and safety is a core value, AMC. I wonder if they're still in business, guys. Look them up online. Is AMC still in business? I don't know. But here's an AMC coverall, okay? And made with this. So this person was wearing this for safety. He was somewhere, or she were somewhere where they needed reflection in order to do their job. So we got it on the back as well. Look how cool that is. This is really cool for fashion as well, guys. These are fashionable. You don't have to be wearing them for work. You can just wear them because they're loose and fun and easy. They're great for painting, by the way. Painters love to wear them. One more here. We got Walls. Walls is a known company, okay? Look at the cool zips on this right here. Once again, old. What do we have here? Now we're going into something called YKK. Look at that. YKK is definitely after Talon, just so you guys know. So this is after the Lee one that I showed you. This is probably a bit later. I believe this is probably more like from the 70s that we're looking at right here. Put this one right back. Made in the USA, by the way. Put this one back here. And I'm just going to come over here for 2 seconds and just show you guys a few more. Remember the ones with the zips and the hard zips. Look for the zips. Look for what's on the zip. What's on this one here? What does this say? What is this saying here? Is that a YKK? We got a YKK happening here, you guys. What did I say about the YKKs? 7 out of 10 from the 1960s. So more likely than not, 1960s right here. Keep going down. We got some nice snap downs. This one is a Talon, okay? Talon a bit later, right, guys? It says it right there, Talon, right on the zip. Check it out. It's right there. Can we focus in on that? Yes, we can. Excellent. Once again, we have some snap downs here. Now we're getting into made in Pakistan. So, you know, this is more likely 80s or 90s going on here. Remember, we used a lot of Pakistan, guys, India and Pakistan in the 90s. Another one here, and that's what we have for a beautiful array of coveralls starting 60s right through almost till today. Hey, come on down to Rags A Go Go, get yourself a really cool coverall and, I don't know, just have fun in it. See you back here.